Well, viewers, the Twisha Sharma death mystery is deepening. The Bhopal court has now dismissed her family's plea for a second post-mortem examination. The Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister has written to the CBI recommending a probe into her death. Mohan Yadav has assured the family that the government would support them throughout the case and provide all possible assistance. This assurance comes amid growing demands from the family for an independent investigation into the circumstances of Twisha's death. We have breaking updates now coming in the death case of Twisha Sharma. It has taken a fresh turn after the victim's family has demanded the removal of her mother-in-law, Giribala Singh, from the District Consumer Forum. In a letter that has been addressed to the Governor of Madhya Pradesh, the family has alleged that an accused person facing such serious criminal allegations should not continue to hold the judicial public post while the investigation is still underway. My colleague Rucha is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Rucha, the family members have been alleging that the investigation into the case has been biased. Now, they have also said that there are some serious accusations against her mother-in-law and she should not be holding such posts. What are the details?
Well, the Twisha's family has sent a letter to the governor of Madhya Pradesh mentioning the immediate removal of Giribala Singh from the consumer forum. She is currently on the forum on very senior position, but the family is suggesting that with many serious accusations against her, some criminal offences registered against her, it is not right to continue her with the same position, considering it is an important job where someone with high moral standards should be there, and that is why the family believes that she is the one who is responsible for Twisha's death and who should be immediately removed. Now, the accusations from the family are very serious. Giribala Singh, who happens to be the former judge of the District Court of Bhopal, is allegedly using her power to pressurize the authorities. It may be the police department or the judiciary. The family of Twisha is alleging that she is making use of her connection in the police field or in the judiciary to pressurize the investigation, to tamper evidences. In fact, the mother-in-law continues to stay in the same house where the crime took place, where Twisha's death was reported. So the family is also alleging that there is an attempt to fabricate some of the evidence, while they are also saying that how she was mentally harassed by the mother-in-law. She was also abused from her father, from her husband, Samarth Singh, and there are some serious accusations. In fact, today is one of the most important day because the family of Twisha will decide whether to take the remains of Twisha to AIIMS Delhi, because yesterday the plea for the shift of the remains was dismissed by the judiciary magistrate of Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, where also the family said that it was the Singh family who had pressurized, it was Giribala Singh who had pressurized to not allow this basic plea of the Twisha's family. And now the court has also said that due to the limitations of the jurisdiction that the Bhopal court has, it cannot give permission or an order to shift the remains to Delhi AIIMS, and that is why it was rejected. The reason was given that the temperature where the preservation needs is about -80 degree, but AIIMS Bhopal has only -4 degree Celsius as minimum temperature, and that is why the family was also suggested by the local police here from the Katara Hills police station. They were asked the family to take custody of the remains, and which is now a very difficult situation for the family. The family is currently in dilemma after knowing that the decomposition will also be feared to start again, and the second post-mortem was something that the family was looking forward to, because if there was any evidence that could have been proven from that, that would have been big help to the family or big relief, and that is why they were looking forward to it. But now the court has dismissed the plea, and the family will now have to take the charge of the custody of Twisha's remains.
In fact, the parents have refused to perform the last rites because they say that their demands have still not been met. Let's talk about what the parents have been asking and what is it that they want. They have made certain demands and have said that until these demands are met, they are not going to perform the last rites. So the first and foremost demand of the family members have been to arrest the absconding husband. Now, they have been raising questions. Where is the husband? He is the accused. He has been mentioned in the FIR and he remains absconding, and the police officials don't seem to have any answers. Apart from that, the retired judge mother-in-law has been given bail. So the family members have been demanding a cancellation of that bail. Remember, she's also been speaking to the media personnel. She has also been slandering the dead daughter-in-law. So the family members say that the bail should be cancelled. Apart from that, a fast-track trial for a swift, strict justice for their daughter. The family members also don't want the local police to investigate because they say that there has been a lag. Now, apart from that, they have also asked for post-mortem to be conducted at AIIMS. This was also one of the demands, to conduct the post-mortem again. But now the court has rejected this demand. So these are some of the demands that have been raised by the family members. Let's get you more breaking updates now coming in. Rashi Sharma, who is the sister-in-law of Twisha Sharma, has spoken up about how Twisha wanted to return home, resume her job and leave her troubled marriage behind, claiming that those were among her final words before her death. The family has now accused Samarth Singh and his family of harassment, with Rashi stating that Twisha had repeatedly complained about mistreatment by him. They've also questioned the rejection of her second post-mortem and expressed distress over the prime accused mother's disappearance on the media. The fact that the prime accused mother has been mentioning time and again to media channels, speaking defamatory statements about Twisha, asking how is it being allowed?
We are here just to seek justice for her, and so far everything has been looked into, but I still do not understand why a second PM could not be accepted, a request for the same. Now that we have to go and seek the High Court, while we do all of this, I believe you all did see in the background what really happened to the mother of the deceased, right? The mother of the accused, the prime accused there, Mrs. Giribala Singh, is going from one media channel to another, leaving no stone unturned just to defame the deceased. Why is her son, Mr. Samarth Singh, the prime accused, who had the audacity to defame, who had the audacity to harass Mrs. Twisha Sharma while she was alive, why is he still absconding? Why is he not yet arrested after the FIR has been lodged? She was stressed, she was distressed, she was upset by the actions of Mr. Samarth Singh, and she was conveying the same to us. Also to mention that she did say, the last conversation that I've had, about one of the last conversations that I've had was, I'm going to come back home, Ma. Because we were on the call and she's like, I want to come back home. I will be coming back home. I'll do my job. I'm going to live happily with my family. And I'm not going to tolerate the shit that these people have been putting me through.